Hi, I'm Bernstein. I'm your therapist for today. All right. And we're going to start our session out by everybody introducing themselves to me. And who would like to start first?
I'll go. My name's John, and this is my daughter, Kinsey.
Okay.
She's 7 years old.
Hi, I'm 7.
Yep,
Hey,
she's
Kinsey.
7. And this is my wonderful wife.
My name's Elizabeth.
Okay. All right. Nice to meet y'all. So what brings you in today?
Well, we've been having some issues with Kinsey.
I'm 7.
She has been acting a little differently than we wanted her to act lately, and we're worried about the future with friends and school and just the way that people would treat her. I mean, she's a beautiful young girl, and you would think that a beautiful young girl would want to be clean and playing with dolls, but instead she's wanting G.I. Joes and to play outside, and she comes in with mud all over her, and
I like mud.
she likes
You
mud.
do?
Mm-hmm.
And she's always getting in fights with some other kids, and we just, I don't know, she just acts like a boy all the time, and we just really would like to see
Well,
her.
Mommy, I don't like the other kids.
Yeah.
I like the mud, and they don't. They don't get it.
Well, I'm worried that some kids might be mean to her, might bully her a little bit because she doesn't quite fit in with girls her age.
Okay. Okay, Dad, can you tell me what not quite fitting in mean?
Well, she doesn't, I mean, Kinsey, how many friends do you have?
1, her name is Sally.
And Sally is our dog. So she doesn't really hang out with anybody. And we've tried having kids over, some other girls maybe, trying to influence her a little bit. She just doesn't really take to them.
The other girls are mean.
They are?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So when you said they're mean, what are they doing?
They don't like the mud. I bring them mud pies, and they don't like them.
Well, Elizabeth, tell them what happened at the sleepover where the girls came over.
I'm still cleaning that up. Excuse me. Yeah, we had some girls over from a local neighborhood, and thought that would be nice to have a sleepover. And well, some of the girls were watching.
It was some movie on TV.
Yeah, I think it was Frozen. Yeah.
I don't like Frozen.
You know?
No.
Mm-mm.
So before we knew it, Kinsey was outside in the mud, as usual, and came in and said she wanted to give everyone a mud pie, and it was all over the living room.
Their parents were furious with us.
Yeah.
They all had on dresses because they came over for a tea party,
Yeah.
and they went home with Georgia red clay all over it. And all Kinsey could say was, I like mud. And we tried discussing with her, why don't you maybe sometimes go with your mom to maybe pick out a few dresses or a few nice clothes.
I don't like
And
dresses.
this is what I get.
Okay.
Sometimes I climb the big tree outside. It's really tall, like taller than the house.
And we don't mind her doing these things. It would just be nice if sometimes she would act more like a girl.
Okay. Kinsey, when you're playing with mud, what does that do for you? What do you like about mud?
It's squishy and it's wet, and you can make mud pies or you can make mud houses. And sometimes I put my Barbies and my G.I. Joes in the mud house, and then the earthquake comes and they all die.
What's the earthquake, Kinsey?
You go like this, and then they all die.
Okay. So, Kinsey, you enjoy it? Do you enjoy playing with the mud?
I like mud.
Okay. Is that the only thing other than just mud you like?
I like climbing big trees, and I like to eat dinner with my mommy and my daddy, and I like to read about dinosaurs.
Okay. All right. Mom and Dad, well, we'll start with Dad. Have you asked Kinsey what is it that she likes to do?
I mean, she's 7 years old, 7 years old, how do you really know what you like to do if you haven't tried everything?
Sometimes I play with my puppy in the mud and mommy gets mad.
Yes, I do.
Okay.
Because you both come in and trap mud
Sally
on my
can't
floor.
be in the mud, so Sally's not allowed to go outside anymore.
Okay. And for Dad, as far as Kizzy not knowing what can you tell me a little bit more about that, or why you feel that she doesn't know at the age of 7 what she likes?
I mean, there's been some things that we've taken her to do, like, going shopping. She doesn't like it, but, if her mom's in the store for a while, I don't like it either, so I can understand that. But
Mommy takes a long time
She
at
does.
the store.
But there's other things like playing with other girls. You just like, growing up, she would have tea parties, Mom would, and she played with other girls, and she didn't come home all the time with mud caked all over her, tracking it through the house. And I can understand Kenzie not liking everything about being a girl, but it would just, I don't know, it would be nice if sometimes she tried more things that were like a girl.
Okay.
Because how would she know if she doesn't like it?
Okay. Mom, have you tried to, have you asked Kenzie, some things that she likes, other than just playing in the mud, or?
That's all she seems to like to do. Yeah. It hurts me because, she's the only little girl that I have. And I always dreamed since I was young that I'd take my little girl shopping and I'd dress her up in pretty, frilly pink clothes. And
I don't like pink.
she doesn't like pink.
Okay. Mom, growing up,
What's your surname,
as
dear?
far as your parents, did you play in the mud, or did you go outside, climb trees, or were you more in the mirror?
No, I was always inside, and I play Barbies and have little tea parties with my little friends, and do cotillions, and I was even in some pageants. So.
So the outside wasn't for you? Okay. Dad?
I guess I was your typical boy. Played outside, went fishing with my dad, worked on cars with my dad, played with other boys. I don't know, just typical boy stuff.
Okay. So, Dad, what Dad and Mom, do you all, I'm guessing that you all agree on this, y'all are on the same page as far as Kenzie doing more girly things or on girly styles?
Well, we agree for the most part, but sometimes Elizabeth, she says that I should be a little bit less strict on her and just kind of let her grow up. I mean, we would like to see her be a little bit more feminine. I mean, we worry about her with other kids, getting made fun of. She's already had a couple instances where the girls have picked on her at school. We don't want to see it continue happening. We want her to be able to fit in with the rest of her peers and in the future, but
In the future, have a boyfriend and
Okay.
get married, but we don't know how a boy would respond to such a dirty girl in the mud.
Okay. So tell me a little bit more about the incident at school. What happened? Was that? What was the scenario?
there was a girl in front of Kenzie that sits in front of her, and some reason Kenzie got upset with her. And Kenzie, what did you do to her?
Oh, Amy, I cut her pigtail off
She cut her pigtail off.
with scissors. We're not supposed to play with scissors, but my teacher left them and leaves them in the box under the desk. So I just took my box out and I took my scissors.
So the girl comes back at her, starts yelling at her for cutting off her ponytail like any other girl would do, and Kenzie jumps on her and starts hitting her and slapping her. The teacher has to pull her off. How many girls do you see?
She deserved it.
She deserved it, according to
She probably saw Daddy watching WWE.
Oh, I love WWE. I'm gonna be a
do?
wrestler when I grow up.
Okay, okay. So, how did you all talk with Kenzie about the incident? What did y'all do pertaining to that?
We were pretty upset.
Mommy and Daddy got mad and said I couldn't play in the mud for a week. No more dinosaur books before bed. It had to have been an hour earlier.
Okay. And so mom and dad, I'm assuming the punishment that you gave her, did it work? Did Kenzie go back out and play in the mud with her?
She's still, I mean, we punished her because she hit another kid. We can't have that happening.
Okay, I agree.
You know, we've tried working with her on her temper. And I think it helped a little bit at school, but she's also got suspended for a week. Because it's not the
That was
first time.
I stayed home and I got to do whatever I want all day.
Which is different from every day.
No. Okay. Kenzie, I noticed that you like your puppy. Your puppy.
Susie, she is white except for when you play in the mud. Then she turns red and brown like a
our
fox.
rugs.
Okay. All right. I have all the information that I need to have. And I am thinking that we need to do another therapy session so we can resolve the problem. But for homework on mom and dad, I would like for you to allow Kenzie, just a suggestion, to go out and if she wants, play in the mud. And if she does, the homework assignment is, I want you to ask her why she's doing it, how she feels, what she's thinking at the time that she's doing it. And we'll just write it down and we'll come back and we'll talk about it. Do your views of what she has, and then we'll compare and contrast. All right?
I think we can do that.
Does Susie get to go in the mud?
No.
No? No?
Oh,
Okay.
Daddy.
He can't, not this session. But next session, we'll see if we could come up with a solution as far as Susie can get in the mud.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
We'll try that.
Okay.
All right.
Thank you.
All right.
Thank
Thank
you.
you. Thank you.